It's that time of the league again where Badger is getting bored. So what better way to shake it up than with a crazy farming session based completely within the 3.12 league mechanic. Running contracts over and over until we farm up enough currency to purchase that sweet, sweet chase item we all love hearing about. Welcome to Heisting for a Headhunter. My goodness, these heists today, it's just all jewellery. What is going on?
12 seconds later.
Anyway, that's made me angry. Oh! Whoa! Doctor card! That was from a jewellery chest! That was from a jewellery chest! What? Excuse me? Welcome, it's your friendly neighborhood Badger here, and I'm back for another update for the Heisting for a Headhunter series you all have been following. If you haven't been following this series, TLDR, starting video down below, gives you all the information you need, but basically what we're doing is running inefficient heisting, so just putting a heist in and running it to get enough currency to purchase a Headhunter. Today is technically day 4, which I guess is, it's about day 4 of everything that we've run. And we're about 5 doctor cards out of 8 doctor cards at the moment, so we're over halfway, which is kind of crazy. A lot of stuff has happened since the last one that we did run, the last video that I did make. We dropped quite a bit of currency. As you did see at the very beginning of this video, we did drop a doctor card from a random jewelry reward chest in Heist itself, which I didn't think was even possible, but then you think about it, belts are combined within the jewelry subsection, and doctor card is a drop of a belt. So I guess it's in the pool. So that's a really, really big, interesting thing for you all. You can drop doctor cards from the jewelry chest themselves. So maybe actually open those ones. They're pretty good. But how has today been? Honestly, let's just jump over to the spreadsheet and I can show you everything. So right off the bat, we can jump over here and we can see day 4, we ran quite a few heists. In total, we actually ran 86. That does include 7 grand heists in that 86, and we can see everything that we found so far. Now, the running totals down the bottom here is actually super, super interesting. We can see that lockpicking is actually very profitable, but we've got a very small sample size of only 16 runs right here. Whereas everything else has at least, or almost double those runs as well. Counter-thaumaturgy is actually looking the worst with only 5 per. And Grand Heist, as you can see, over an Exalted per Grand Heist is considered very good. And the investment here is obviously no fracturing. We're not using a Regal to Exalted Orb trinket. I can show you my trinket right now if you would like to. I'd like to have a look at it. It is this one right here. We actually found this one today. It's 6% in heists of augmentations to drop as chaos, and 4% in heists for augurs of transmutation to drop as chaos, which is pretty good for currency actually. Like this gained a lot of currency. Now everything is being farmed and put into special stash tabs, as you may have seen. Basically, we can have a look through here. This is just all of my stash tabs up to Grand Heist, and we actually filled up the first Grand Heist. We had to go to a second one right here, which is pretty interesting. But that's everything there, and X-Silence next is the program that we're running everything through. So we can have a look through here of everything that we did drop today. We did drop 1 Exalted Orb, which was quite nice, and 84 flat Chaos Orbs. So over 86 runs today, that's basically a Chaos per run, which is, you know, pretty nice. And that's over an Exalted Orbs of flat Chaos Orb drops, which is really nice. I think my trinket really helped with that. And we did get 5 Divine Orbs as well, which is quite nice. And most of them were through 6 links. I think we dropped 1 normal Divine, and then the rest were through 6 links that we just vended. That's basically it. And then we got a couple of beachheads as well, which are like 7C. But we did get 6 of those, which is pretty interesting. And then everything else is right there. A lot of you were asking for me to actually do a run of a heist to demonstrate how these runs do actually work and how we're running them. So I'm going to do that right here for you. What we're going to do is we'll just drop in a random heist. Let's take this eye level 82 perception run right here. I'm just going to put all of these divination cards away right here. We don't need those ones. They're not being tallied. And let's run this perception. So basically, I run it white. I put it in perception. I'm going to take 4 level 2 perception. I think I'm going to take Gianna on this one because she gives me some blueprint revealing effects right here. So we run it. If they did actually run, did it? Yes. And we jump in and we just do this one right here, so I can show you exactly how it all does work. But I'm sure that you run Heist before, but you know, there's nothing really to see here apart from me just jumping in and picking up as much as I can, basically. So let's jump. Let's grab some div cards. It's going to be very interesting if we drop quite a bit of currency in this one here, but I don't think we will. And yeah, there is nothing special. I know a few of you did ask on YouTube for me to actually show a run, but honestly, you know, there's nothing special to this run. It's jumping in and it's just dropping loot. And because we're not going to drop a, we're not going to open that many chests that are going to get us past our alert level, I will open a couple of the smaller chests. A lot of the time, you're not actually opening those smaller chests as well there. Yo, who knew? How you doing? Thanks for the resub.
Hope your day is going well.
It is going very well, who knew? I really appreciate it. 5 months, heck yeah. That's a nice segue into, if you want to come catch me live on Twitch, you definitely can do so. Twitch.tv/thisisbadgergaming. For those of you who are watching after the fact, watching on YouTube. I stream every day, apart from Fridays, for around about 6 to 8 hours, starting from around about 8 p.m. PDT, or EDT, I think. Wait, PDT? EDT? I can't even remember. Anyway, GMT is 12 a.m. If you want to go by GMT, 12 a.m. And that's basically it. We jump to the end because we are also farming markers. So we jump to the end, we get the whatever is at the end here. Here we've got some living ice, I think, or impossible crystal. Impossible crystal. Pick that one up. Make sure that we click the safes right there. And we jump that one right in there. There we go. Awesome. And then we pop on out. Now we tally everything that we run. Unless we die and we lose all of our loot on the way out, then that one doesn't actually get tallied. I only die very rarely, but this build is not immune to dying. As you can see, we have less than 4k health. We have a lot of evasion, spell dodge, normal dodge, wind dancer, everything like that. But again, it does not mean I'm immune. Sometimes I do die. Especially when there's no mobs around. Like now, I don't die. But that's pretty much how it all goes. This is a Blade Vortex cold build on an extreme budget. We are still running a 5-link. And a Bisco's leash. So yeah, there's not much to say here other than this is how I'm making all the currency. I can assume that in 2 days' time, I'm probably going to have a Headhunter from doing this strategy. No big drops today at all, and we still farmed close to 2 doctors worth of currency. But I probably will only be able to purchase 1 from everything that we do fully convert today. So I'm going to be doing that. We haven't purchased a doctor yet, but you can kind of assume that we're on around about 5 out of 8 doctors from everything that I do convert today. And to end everything off, we're going to end with 10 stacked deck openings. So let's jump to Tane's Lab. Actually, we're going to do it in Tane's Lab. But that's it. If you want to follow more of this content and you haven't yet, a subscription goes a very, very long way. So definitely jump down below on YouTube and subscribe if you can. If you're watching live on Twitch right now and you haven't subscribed to YouTube, go and do that right now. But that's it. And what did we get from that? Nothing. There you go. So stack decks are probably better to sell, but I like to ID them because you never know when you're going to get that big juicy drop. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And until next time, Badger is out.